Hello everybody, Carolyn here, and today I'm going to be doing a setting up my binder for things video. This isn't just like comebacks and stuff, though there definitely are comebacks in here. I'm also going to be setting up for collecting a new idol who's not new, but you know what I mean. You already know who the new idol is if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter. If not, highly recommend. We're trying to get to 10K on Instagram. So yeah, we're also trying to get to 50K on YouTube. So if you want to subscribe, we'll do a giveaway at 50K. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the video. So we're gonna set up for a couple of comebacks today. One of them's already happened, but I just never set up for it, and I figured we could do that together. So I have Super Junior's comeback here. I collect Dongie. He's one of my ultimate male biases. Along with Wano, he is my other ultimate male bias. And then I also have setting up for ITZY's comeback, and I would set up for Wendy today too, but SM hates us, so there's that. So let's do those two things first, and then we will get into the new idol and what I'm going to collect for them. My girl group binder is right here, so let's do my girl group binder first. ITZY are making a comeback on the 30th of April. Don't ask me why JYP announced it so early, but they did. So there's 3 versions again, which is pretty normal for ITZY. So there's the day version, the night version, and the day and night version. Looks like there's random CD plates, which I'm not too fussed about, but if I could pull chase, that would be great. And then there's 4 photo cards per member. And then there's like the mini folded posters, the stickers, which, you know, I don't care about stickers. For pre-order, there are postcard sets, and I'm trying to decide if you bought 3 albums, you get 3 different postcard sets, right? Like that's how it works. That's how JYP works. I'm pretty sure. And then you get a hidden card. So you get 1 out of 5, which I love the backs of these. Like, look at the concept for this. It's like very pink and bubbly here. And then down here, it's all like red and like cool. So yeah, I was doing some research to figure out where they're holding fan signs, because I would rather buy this with a fan sign card, but I wonder if it's just too early. Like, it's not even April yet. That fan signs just haven't been announced. But my goal is to buy it from somewhere that has a fan sign card. So if it's MMT, Sub K, wherever it is, I will be joining, I will be buying from there. I was gonna say joining a group order, but I probably won't join a group order for ITZY. I did join one for, oh, we can set up for STAYC too. Let's set up for STAYC too, actually, since we're here. So that's ITZY. STAYC and ITZY are in the same binder, so we can discuss them at the same time. So STAYC are also releasing an album on the 9th, and I'm excited. I like the concept so far. It's very fun, very colorful. I'm really excited about it. And this time it looks pretty straightforward. I did join a group order for this. Hopefully Randy will get me the 2 Sheehan cards that I need, because it looks like you only get 1 card per album this time around, which is really sad because last album it was 2 cards per album, so I did buy 2 albums. And then I can't remember what fan sign Randy joined, but there is a fan sign card that comes with it, so I will be getting that as well. So we'll just need 3 cards for that. But yes, again, I'm getting it late because I'm getting it as a fan sign group order album. So yeah, is that the only random thing in here? Yeah, it's just, oh, there's postcards. Oh, you get a random post. I wonder if I'll collect that. I'm not gonna set up for it, but we will just, yeah. Can you see what I'm doing? You literally can't. I'm sorry. It's Make Star. I want to say it's Make Star, but I'm just gonna write fan sign. Okay, I think these are all the people that I need to set up for. Let's look at K-Town real quick and just double check, because I don't know anything about Wendy. I think that's it. I think that's it from everyone who's like put up pre-orders. There's a wavy Kino. Maybe if K-Town for You wouldn't be a coward and they would actually ship my wavy and rosé albums. Don't be a coward. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, let's do ITZY first. Go. I'm so excited to collect a new ITZY era. I was literally saying in a video that I posted recently that I needed an ITZY comeback. I think it was my shelf tour. And then literally as I was uploading that video, JYP announced ITZY's comeback, and I was like, JYP, are you a One-Aid stan? Because I think so. But anyways, okay, so this is where the new album is going to go. 9 pocket. I'm kind of sad there's no unit cards this time around. Kind of not sad that there's no unit cards this time around though, because everything will nicely fit on one page, where in the past I've had to like split things up. So I think what I'm going to do for right now, I definitely plan on adding fan sign cards and stuff to this page, but especially because Chaeryeong, I feel like is a really easy member to collect. Like I feel like I find her, like last album, I bought a bunch of her fan sign cards. I mean, these are Yuna and Leah, but like besides that, I got like a bunch of her fan sign cards for super cheap. Like I found them for super cheap, and yeah, so we're gonna do hidden card, and then I'm gonna do a normal 5 pattern, but I probably will, well, I might do this actually. Okay, so I'm gonna do, this is gonna look really weird until they actually announce fan signs, because I feel like I've seen, we'll do group orders, but I haven't actually seen any stores. So I might do that, and then do 4 fan sign cards, depending on what gets announced. But I would like to do that. I'm gonna fill the rest of these with white sleeves. And that's really it for ITZY. I mean, the CD plate I will collect. I probably will keep her, I will keep her postcard in here as I've done in the past. But that's really it for ITZY. I hope that there's a US version. Like I really want a US release too, with like new perks. Not like the way Twice did their US release. I wasn't the biggest fan of how they did that. I want like how Monster X does it, where there's like an extra postcard or something. STAYC, I'm going to set up the normal way that I did their last album. So I believe the fan sign card is the one in the middle. Actually, I'm fairly certain. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'll do the fan sign card in the middle. And yeah, that's really it for STAYC. Again, I don't know if I'll keep the postcard or anything else in here, but I might change my mind later on. That is everything for this binder. Okay, next we're gonna set up for SJ, which is going to be super easy because there's not a lot going on here, because I decided I didn't want to collect the unit cards this time around. There's like 6 unit cards, I think, for Donghae, and I just decided that I don't care. If I pull them, then I will store them, otherwise I won't. So there's only 4 cards. So in Donghae's version of the album, which is the square version, there's 1 of 2 random cards. Which is sad because I only bought 1 square version, which means I'm gonna need another card. The Passionate and the Renaissance version, there is a card for Donghae, which the cards are pretty similar. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna stress too much over the unit cards, just because I know that knowing Super Junior, knowing SM, there's going to be another version of this sometime very soon, and so I'm not too stressed about it. I'm just gonna do, should I have done blue sticky notes? Yes, but I'm out of blue sticky notes, so Donghae gets pink this time around. I'm excited that there's member versions this time. I really love member versions for SJ. I've always collected Donghae's member versions, and I always just think they're so freaking pretty. So I'm just gonna do this for right now, because like I said, there's definitely gonna be another album. SJ full albums always get a version A, which is usually like the most versions, which is kind of what we're getting right now. And then they get a version B, and then they get a repackage. So the version B usually has like 1 or 2 photo cards. Last time, I have to look. This is all teeny stuff. Okay, this is SJ's last album. So yeah, there were 3 cards for the first version, and then there were just 2 cards for the repack. I wonder if SJ will get a Kino. I really hope not. So yeah, that's really it for this binder. Not a lot going on here. I'm not collecting a full set of any of the members for this comeback. I'm gonna do Donghae because, yeah. Now is where we're gonna have a discussion, because this is the new idol that I am collecting. Why? And there's a story behind this, and I've kind of kept this to myself because I just wasn't really sure what I was gonna do with this group, honestly. So let's talk about Stray Kids. So I decided to collect Bangchan. The decision came, well, let's talk about my full history with Stray Kids. So if you don't know, if you're fairly new, I have been a fan of Stray Kids since they released Elevator. I wasn't a big fan of them before then, and then I heard the mixtape album and I was like, oh, maybe I am interested in this group. And so I decided to collect them. I decided to stan. I have been a fan of them since debut, and my bias was Woojin. I know that his current situation is a little iffy, but as you all know, he's no longer in the group. So when everything went down with Woojin, I had his collection because at first it was just he left the group. Like there wasn't any controversy or anything going on. It was just like a weird random thing that happened. And then I started collecting Jisung. And I started collecting Jisung, Han, whatever, from Levanter era forward, because that's when Woojin left. He had recorded in that album originally, and then they ended up re-recording it without him in it. I'm trying to limit how much I say his name, because regardless of what, I know that it can be triggering for some people, and I've probably put a trigger warning before this section of the video. But yes, so he was my bias, and so then I was collecting Jisung, and I don't know why I decided to collect Jisung. I was just like, I just feel like he would be a good member to collect. I was going through a lot of bias changes, groups disbanding. It was all in like October, November, December of 2019. Y'all remember that time. If you weren't here, good for you. You probably are a much happier K-pop stan. So that was kind of a rough time, and so I just kind of chose Jisung like to move forward and was like, yep, I'm just gonna bias Jisung and collect him. And then I want to say it was probably like 2 or 3 months ago, I was like, I don't know how I feel about my Stray Kids collection. You guys know I've been trying to complete Go Live for Jisung for like a long time, and I just don't know why I haven't had any motivation to finish that collection. And so I was doing all my downsizing, and I was like, do I want to keep my Stray Kids collection? Because after everything, all the controversy came out, I was like, wow, now I feel really gross for supporting a person like this for so long. And it shouldn't have made me put a damper on the group, because he had left, it had been gone, they had moved on as 8, and everything was fine and dandy. But it did, because when I got into Stray Kids, he was very much my bias. Like, they're not really a group that, some groups, you have a bias, but then everybody else is also your bias. Like, I feel like this with Monsta X, like with the current lineup of Monsta X. Like, Kihyun's my bias, and I love Kihyun to death. But I also love every single other member, and like feel very happy collecting anyone in Monsta X, honestly. I like Kihyun like a tiny bit more, but don't tell him I said that. So for Stray Kids, I don't really have that. I had like my bias, and I loved my bias, and then everything kind of happened, and I was like, okay, well, I still like the group, I still want to collect the group, I'm just gonna choose like my second bias. But the way that I liked that other person was much more. So I've kind of had a weird relationship with Stray Kids for a while, and so I thought about getting rid of their collection. They're actually one of the groups, if you watched my Who I'm Downsizing, they're actually one of the groups that I was considering also getting rid of, even though in that video I did mention that I was collecting them, because I just wasn't sure. So then I started seeing a bunch of videos on my timeline, because I follow a bunch of stays who are multis, but they, you know, love Stray Kids, and they were posting a lot of Chan's V-Lives, or his Chan's Rooms videos, and I was like, these videos are so cute. And then I saw those like cartoon TikToks on, you know, of it's just like something happened, and they're usually involving Bangchan, because he goes live probably more than any other member of Stray Kids. And so I started watching them, and then I started watching his lives, and it just kind of like reignited my love for Stray Kids, watching those videos of him. And so I looked at my Jisung collection, and I was like, I am going through a crisis. I could collect him and Jisung, but I've been working on my Jisung collection for so long, and I just am not getting anywhere with it, and it's to the point where I just thought of selling everything. And this is nothing against Jisung at all. Like, I love Jisung still. This is nothing against him. I have just decided to collect Bangchan instead, because I feel a similar bias connection with him that I felt with you know who back in the day. And so I hadn't really ever felt that with Jisung, and it just kind of made it difficult to collect him, because I just didn't feel that connection with him. But at the time, I didn't feel that connection with anyone. Like, Jisung was the one I felt that bias connection with the most. So does that all make sense? I don't know if that all made sense at all. Basically, Bangchan has reignited my love for Stray Kids after the past 2 eras being kind of meh about the group as a whole, just because I was of nothing they did. It was just a past member, and just me feeling like regretful about standing someone like that, even though it's not true and it's all made up, or whatever you end up believing. Even though, like, at the time, it just kind of like made me feel so gross that I just like, yeah. And so Chan has kind of reignited that love for Stray Kids for me, so thank you, Bangchan, for that. And I've decided to collect him moving forward. So when I started collecting Jisung, I collected him from Levanter moving forward because I had all of, I'm gonna stop saying his name. I had all of his cards previously, all of my other biases cards previously, and so I was like, okay, well, it's fine. Like, it was kind of how at first I had just decided to collect Kihyun from Follow Forward because I had collected Wonho before that, so it was the same concept. I kind of made these decisions at the same time, the Kihyun and the Jisung ones. So I got rid of all of my other cards, like from the earlier eras, and so when I decided to collect Bangchan, before I announced it, I was like, I don't know if I want to collect him fully or if I just want to like trade what I have for Jisung, but it's always kind of bothered me that I didn't have Jisung's earlier cards. But as I've been saying, I didn't have quite the motivation to continue with my Jisung collection that I had had a couple of months ago. So I did decide to collect him fully, not like all this. Let me show you the actual template I'm using. This is the actual template I'm using. There's a couple reasons behind this. I love the mixtape cards, first of all. I think the set is so cute as a whole. I don't really like baby cards, so I just, no. There's also, this is a pre-order card, isn't it? Yes. I also don't like these drawing photos. Like, I really just don't like them, and so I'm just not going to collect them. And then this purple photo, I actually was looking on Mercari this morning just at like Bangchan's cards, and I found one of these for $80. And I love Bangchan a lot, but like not that much. Like there's very few people that I will spend $80 on for a photo card, and it's like Kihyun and Wonho and sometimes Donghae, like depending on what the card is, because Donghae is extremely overpriced and his prices annoy me, but yeah. And then there's one other card down here. What is that? Oh, it's an MMT pre-order, which I've decided for anything before go live in life eras, I'm not going to worry about pre-order benefits. But yeah, I hope that whole talking point made sense. I hope you don't think that I hate Stray Kids, because that's definitely not what it was. It's literally all because of you-know-who, and yeah. And me just reacting to it a weird way, and I think that's valid. I think that however you deal with situations like this, when somebody that you stand for a long time ends up being a person who's not who you thought they were and end up being a very bad person, that whatever feelings you have in relation to them and the group. Where's my other Boyker binder? So I have thoughts of just like, so currently Jisung is in this binder. I haven't taken him out of here yet. I might keep one or two of his cards because like he's real cute. Like this card is so cute. Oh, he is so cute. And this card, the sub K card, is so cute. I need to zoom out. You can't see anything I'm doing, but yeah, like this card is really cute. I might keep, I don't know, but like this one's real cute too. So yes, I am going to keep this set though. And this stuff is all pretty easy to find on Mercari, and so I'm kind of like, I'm gonna keep this too, this Hyunjin and Jisung thing. That's real cute. And I'm gonna keep the standee too, because I don't know if I want to collect that for Chan, but I'm gonna keep Jisung's. So yes, I think I'm gonna keep, this is the sub K fan sign card from when Katie tried to get into Jisung's fan sign. So I think I'm gonna keep this card. I might keep this, but I also feel like it's gonna be hard to find Chan's equivalent if I don't have one to trade, but I might keep this. Okay, let's take everything else out because I'm actually gonna move him to a different binder. I'm gonna put Chan in a different binder. So I am taking him out of this binder because I want to collect more for Chan than I did for Jisung, and Super M and NCT are taking over this binder, and so I'm trying to limit how many groups are in this binder. I also have Jaehwan and Taeyong in here currently. Taeyong in here. Why did I call him Taeyong? I was thinking about NCT. Taeyong in here as well. So I'm going to keep Taeyong in here, and I'm going to keep Jaehwan in here, who Jaehwan just announced to come back today too, which is exciting. But I do want this to be a primarily NCT binder because I collect 5 members now, so I just feel like I need as much space as possible. Oh, that's nice. That actually freed up a lot more space than I thought it was going to. Instead, I'm going to put him in this binder, which currently, it has a lot of space in it, and it currently houses Treasure and ITZY/NB. It's all NB. So yes, I'm going to put Chan after my Treasure collection, and I'm doing this for space reasons. I really did want to put a third person in here. Oh, also for Treasure's Japanese comeback, I'm still debating what I want to collect, or Japanese debut rather, not comeback. I'm still debating who I want to collect. I think I'm just going to collect Junkyu for Japanese stuff. It depends on when their next Korean comeback is. Also, for this, like, I didn't blur out any of this stuff, and it's because I don't know what I want from this yet, so this might change. Like, I don't even know if I want this 7K pre-order card. Is real cute though. I don't know if I want any of these cards. Okay, so I had these all labeled out and all in a nice little stack, and then I dropped them. I dropped the stack and they went everywhere, so I don't know if this is all in order anymore, but there's a certain way I want to do this. So mixtape 1 and 2, which I was worried about those cards, but I've already seen them quite a bit already. That's a Miro card. So I think I kind of want to set these up as like, and will I change these cards around once I get them? Maybe. Wait. Do I even know how to do a 7 pattern? Who am I? 7, okay. I will go back and do space fillers later. For the next page, I think I decided to do, I'm not sure if I want to do this card yet. Depends on how easy it is to find. And I think that's it. So this will give me a set of 9. A limited card in the middle, if I decide to collect it. Otherwise, it'll just be a blank white piece of paper. These are the, like, these pages are all the cards that I need to, right? And Yellowwood are all cards that I need to buy on Mercari or trade for other things. Like, I don't have an equivalent. I guess I could buy an album. I don't know. Maybe someday if I can go to a K-pop store again and I find that. Is this like a big thing that doesn't fit in 9 pockets? I feel like it is. Right? No, that's what that is. That's what this is. And then the rest of these I'll kind of, it's like if you follow my Twice collection, kind of just gonna move things around as. Also, I'm very open to suggestions on how to better organize these cards. If you would like to share in the comments. I just didn't feel like doing a continuous layout. I kind of wanted to like be a little fancy with it, you know? Since we're going all in, we might as well be extra while we're at it. So now we're gonna do Go Live and then In Life, because In Life didn't have a lot of cards besides fan sign stuff. Wow, I really did need this many pages. That's really sad. Go Live, we're gonna start with the limited edition. You know who else should have set up for today? Rosé. But like, is K-Town ever gonna ship my Rosé album? That's why I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant because I don't trust them. K-Town's been a mess recently. Like, I don't even want to order Wendy through them because I feel like, especially for SM, they've been a mess. And I just, like, don't know if I want to deal with that. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep these 2 cards here for right now, too. And we're just gonna see how I feel. But yeah, as far as larger things, let me just put the stuff I'm keeping in here, too, while we're here. And then for this, I'm gonna keep the Polaroid, I think. And I'm gonna trade these for Chan's equivalents. But Chan's older, so I'm gonna put him first, and then I'll do Jisung here. That'll be cute. Then we'll still have some remnants of Jisung, and I like that. Because I love Jisung, I just have changed my bias, which isn't something that happens to me very often. Like, I'm a little concerned that Chris convinced me to change biases in a group that I've stayed for as long as I have. They're also, Stray Kids are probably also the only group that I've had like 3 biases in during their career. But yeah, so this is the setup. I am excited. I am going to do a couple of Instagram posts on my trade and sale Instagram this afternoon, or at some point. I don't know if it'll be today. Again, I feel like I should keep saying this, but it's nothing against Jisung. Like, it truly isn't. Like, if I had all the funds in the world, I probably would have kept collecting him, but I don't have all the funds in the world. So sometimes you have to make tough decisions in life, like which member of Stray Kids you're gonna collect photo cards for. Sometimes you have to make those tough decisions in life, and only you can truly make that decision for yourself. Was this too deep for a photo card video? Possibly. So yeah, also thanks to everyone who's reached out to me so far about buying the cards. I'm not looking to buy the cards on Instagram. I will buy a couple of sets on Mercari Japan, but that's about as much buying as I'm looking to do right now. But yes, I do appreciate y'all always reaching out whenever I pick up a new idol, offering to help with my collection. It does mean a lot. It's very sweet that you guys want to help me with my collection so much. But yeah, I'm excited. And I'm excited to be excited about Stray Kids because I love them. I'm so excited for them to be on Kingdom and to see them. I saw that there was a Hyunjin sighting in one of the episodes, so I'm looking forward to seeing Hyunjin again. It's been a while. And yes, I'm looking forward to this collection. This binder didn't get that much thicker, so I love that. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are excited to watch me collect Chan and then also prepare or collect these upcoming comebacks. So many comebacks were released for April, so this isn't all the comebacks I'm collecting for the month of April. I'm sure there will be more. There definitely will be more between Jaewon and Wendy, and who knows what else. Who truly knows? But I'm excited nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!